All right, y'all. So listen. Brett Favre. All right, Brett Favre stole from the welfare system in Mississippi. Okay, he stole from them $1.1 million ish, plus or minus a couple thousands. Right. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. The state attorney general is now suing the state auditor to stop the lawsuit against Brett Favre. That's insane. Dude was already found guilty of having done the crime, and the attorney general's now trying to protect him from having to pay the money back. He stole it from welfare, from poor people that actually needed the money. Brett Favre don't need the money. Those people needed the money. Let's get into the story though. So, Mississippi Republican attorney general sued Republican state auditor Thursday, trying to block the auditor's effort to recover the misspent welfare money from the retired NFL quarterback Brett Favre. Money that was supposed to help some of the poorest people in the United States. Attorney General Lynn Finch's lawsuit says the filing litigation to recover improperly spent money is a responsibility of the Attorney General's office, not the auditors. Both the Attorney General and the auditor are elected statewide, and the lawsuit is the latest rift between them. Weeks ago, Fitch's office said Fitch is the Attorney General. Fitch's office said it would no longer represent White in a defamation lawsuit that Barr filed last year against the auditor. The change in representation came after an announcement that White is writing a book to be published later. Oh, so the state auditor's trying to write a book? The auditor's trying to write a book? Shad White. Okay. Why didn't they say his name earlier? You can't just keep referring to him as the auditor without saying his name. So I had to read it up there. So Shad White, okay, he's writing a book. This is the state auditor to be published later this year about an investigation into the improper spending of welfare funds. The Attorney General's withdrawal of discretionary representation of Auditor White in the defamation suit does not permit Auditor White to encroach upon the authority otherwise vested in the Attorney General. That makes no fucking sense. That makes no sense. No sense at all. Gerald, a special assistant to the attorney, wrote on behalf of Fitch in the lawsuit filed in state court in Thursday in state court. In a response to Favre's defamation lawsuit, White filed court papers February 5th demanding that Favre repay the state nearly $730,000. The Football Hall of Fame member lives in Mississippi. Man, this is not a very good written article. White says that Favre improperly received $1.1 million in welfare money for speaking engagement, and Favre has repaid only part of it. Okay, so you repaid part of it. He's missing this amount. All right. In a statement, the Associated Press on Thursday, White criticizes Fitz's lawsuit against him and said he will fight in court to recover as much of the public money as possible. Fitz failed to sue Favre for everything he owes, and then sued to stop me from getting the money back too. Just let me do the job, even if you won't do it. White said in 2020 that Favre received speaking fees from a nonprofit organization that spent welfare money with the approval of the Mississippi Department of Human. Dude, this is far-reaching. Dude, the DHS is involved? Jesus Christ. The money from the temporary assistance for needy families program was to go toward a volleyball arena at University of Southern Mississippi. Favre agreed to lead the fundraising effort for the facility at his alma mater, where his daughter started playing volleyball in 2017. Favre repaid $500,000 to the state May 20th and $600,000 in October 2021. And February 5th, court filing, White said Favre still owes $729,790 because interest caused growth in the initial amount he owed, which is fair when you owe that type of money. Um, Fitch's office said in the lawsuit Thursday that the attorney general has never declined to pursue additional litigation to try and get Favre to repay the interest money on the misspent money. Mississippi prosecutors have said millions of federal welfare dollars for low-income residents were squandered on projects supported by wealthy or well-connected people from 2016 to 2019. They've been corrupt for years now. Years. And this is just an ongoing thing. On behalf of the Department of Human Services, dude, they need to kick everybody that's working in there at the upper management level out. The suit said that the TANF money, TANF money, was improperly spent, including on projects far supported. 5 million for the volleyball arena and 1.7 million towards a development of concussion treatment drug. No criminal charges have been brought against Favre, who has said he has been unjustly smeared in the media coverage. Fam, you took the money and then you tried to cover it up. Former director of the State Department, Human Services, and other have pleaded guilty for their part in the largest public corruption case in decades. Yes, absolutely insane. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to find the audio. Y'all, listen, it took me 15 minutes to find these text messages. All right. And it's not even the image of the text message. It's the them being transposed into this article. So Brett Favre says, if you, this is one of his text message. If you were to pay me, is there any way the media can find out where it came from and how much? He asked in 2017. We never, after telling Favre that, we never have that information publicized. So you circle back to him the next day. Wow, we just got off the phone with Bill Bryan. He's on board with us. We will get this done. Brett Favre has been honorable throughout this whole thing. Told the organization. So much pre-call. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, those are a few of the text messages. But I do have a really good memory. So let's talk about it. So let's talk about it. First of all, where's an image of Brett Favre? Screw it. Get this off my screen then. If I ain't got them, get them off my screen. So listen. Very simply. This is how this went. All right. He was texting them back and forth, basically trying to confirm that this will not, in no way, this was going to trace back to him. And he even knew in other text messages, it said he knew where the money was coming from. Excuse me. And he still accepted it. I don't know how he's allowed to just continue to exist without going to jail. Like, this is crazy. He knowingly took the money. It's not like, oh, he didn't know that the source of the money was this big. No, he knew the whole time. He stole the money right along with them. This has been a huge ploy. This is the worst scheme that has ever happened by any state government. Any. The only things that are worse is federal schemes. Well, I'll put it this way, right? On scale, the Mississippi's is bad because there's way more money that was sent out to other people for other things. Mississippi by scale. Flint, Michigan is like the worst, like as far as like atrocious, like as far as like poisonings and deaths or whatever. The effects of this aren't immediately seen like Flint, Michigan, but it still hurts a lot of people, a whole lot. And I want these rich people to just stop. Stop it. Stop taking these poor people's money, man. You already have. It's greed. And all you poor people in Mississippi, y'all need to stop electing these people. They are stealing from you. Your elected officials are stealing from you. Vote for new representation. Matter of fact, find a regular Joe Blow guy and put him in there. you probably have better luck. Like, you need somebody that's been with you, somebody that's in your community, that's a leader. You don't need this. You need somebody that you can directly hold accountable, because these people, they don't want you. They don't love you. They're never going to help you. Anyway, that's the story. Brett Favre, you can go suck a dick. You're a piece of shit. I would hope that they get you kicked out the Hall of Fame, but they're not going to do that, because Ben Roethlisberger's there, and he was out there committing mass assaults, mass sexual assault. Like, come on. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I'm up out of here. Peace.